Episode 36, Lifeless, Love Life in the US and or in the West. I appreciate you making it this far. 36 episodes of a lot of ranting and a lot of boring video, but if you have been educated in a way, I say thank you. If you have felt interested in the content, thank you. In this episode, we're going to talk about a cultural mentality. It's called, if you heard of it, stranger danger. Stranger danger. If you're American, I'm pretty sure you know what that means, or if you're a Westerner, you know what that means. So if I approach you and you don't know me, right, I'm already evil. I'm worse than Hitler. I'm worse than Mussolini. Because a stranger equals bad. If you, as a female, if you give a stranger a chance, that means something bad is going to happen to you. What a tragic, dumb cultural mentality to have. And do you know why? Because your best friend can be a complete monster in secret. Your best friend could be a monster. But because they're your best friend, so that means they're just as great as God, right? But a stranger is just as bad as the devil, right? You wanna know what bothers me, man? Whatever friend you've made in your life, or boyfriend, partner you've made, weren't they strangers too? Even if you grew up with the person that you're close with or you're best friends with, if you grew up with them, they were strangers first. You never knew them before you met them, so they were strangers anyway. That's the ignorant part. They were strangers anyway. Your best friend or your partner. Oh, but now since you have a best friend now, you have a partner now, oh, now you can separate your circle of friends. You know me, I love circle of friends, right? You can separate your circle of friends or your partner from people you don't know. People you don't know are evil. People you know are great as God, right? What an ignorant way to think, man. That's an example of our country. That is an example. It's a real shame if you meet someone and they're single and you have a vibe with them. You get along. It's a back and forth. But you're a stranger. You're worse than Hitler. Worse than Mussolini. This country, man. We're so uptight and ignorant. We're very narrow-minded, right? What does the rest of the world think of the U.S. Or Western culture, but definitely the U.S.? Us Americans, we're very narrow-minded. We don't know real news, right? We get fed propaganda. We don't like to travel outside of our country, right? We think we're better than everyone else, right? All of that is all tied together. Remember I mentioned in past videos, we're raised to be high maintenance because we were brought up under British culture. Remember, British is all about being high class and all that. Gotta be overly professional and overly civilized. All of it is tied together. When you're overly civilized and overly professional, you get stranger danger. What a shame, man. All right. Let's see if I could maybe expand on it just for a minute or two. I mean, it's just a real shame. I remember I brought this up in a past video. I had a mini debate with a female, and we were talking about the honesty topic, and she was saying how too honest, right? Too honest, it's a rejection. Well, as a guy, what is too honest, or what is honest? Because the female thinks that way, of course we're gonna lie or hide the truth, because anything's too honest. So in this case with the stranger danger, it's like, do I have to put a costume on to look like your friend for me to try to be with you? Do I have to put a costume on for me to look like your boyfriend, for you to trust me or something? It's a semi joke. It's a bad joke, I know, but like, this country, only this society, man, or maybe parts of the West, but definitely America, man, it's just uptight. The freest nation in the world is uptight. Anything is a violent crime to us. Anything is bad to us. The age thing is bad to us. Stranger danger. We're honest. Oh my God. We touched someone. Oh no. The world's about to end. We're so anal, man. Anal America. I guess I'll leave it at that. Y'all get the point by now. Stranger danger. It's a shame. Again, your best friend could be a monster behind the scenes. A stranger could be the most respectful guy in the world. And again, one more time, your friend or close friend or your boyfriend could be a monster. He may or she may reveal it later in life. They keep it hidden behind the scenes. That's it, man. Episode 36. I think I'm right with 36. If I'm wrong with the number episode, I'll put it on the title. Alright. I'll see ya. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's winding down. The last episode, or 2 or 3 left. So there you go. Thank you for checking this out.